Let me tell you, great fight. I was hoping that there was more action coming from Canelo. You know, I'm used to Canelo fighting that way all the time. He tried his best. He always has trouble against movers. I was really expecting them to be more punches, more movement by Canelo. What can you say?
I think I called it right, but I just said that he'll edge it.
Yeah.
Nah, but he really showed out.
Yeah.
I was right though.
You said that Canelo's feet were very heavy, bro. In this fight, they look super heavy, bro. His feet, like I've never seen him like that, bro.
You just start seeing a fighter gradually start decreasing.
Yeah.
You see the other one resting long period of time, but that didn't give him an issue.
Bro, the word the fans are gonna use, oh, he was washed, but where's he at in terms of his prime? How can you gauge it?
Doesn't matter. We saw a great fight tonight. Did we not? That's all that matters. Two guys risked it, and the better man won tonight. That was Crawford.
Terence got it right. Is there no need for a rematch, or do you want to see running back? Because it was pretty good, like you said.
No, it was pretty, it was really good, actually.
Yeah.
So it's up to the jam. He's a jam. He can do whatever he wants.
What do you think happens with Canelo next after this?
What happens to Canelo after this? It don't matter. He's made a big statement for not only Mexico or the pride of Mexico, but for all Latinos right there. So he's done a great job for himself, man. Nevertheless, Crawford is on his way, continuing to create greatness.
I'm all right about it. I mean, I thought, look, you can still fight Crawford, but the Canelo one was basically nailed on for you.
Yeah, no, it's boxing, isn't it? It's boxing. It's one of them things. God's got a greater plan.
Do you think it actually could still happen, you and Canelo?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't think it'll happen pretty soon, though. I think he'll have a bit of time off and we'll see what happens.
Hamza.
Do you think Crawford will stay out the way, or should stay out the way?
I reckon he will stay it because he looked good at it. He looked strong at it.
Did he seem hurt in there at all?
Nah, not at all, man. He was eating them punches, bro. I was shocked, but he's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs.
Hamza, I want to apologize on behalf of Terence Crawford. He just messed up your bag, man.
I know, bro.
He messed up your bag. What's up?
You say that, though. You say that, but listen, God's got a greater plan, innit? God's got a greater plan, and it'd even be an honor to share the ring with him.
Yeah. Devin, your thoughts? Your thoughts, Devin?
What do you want me to say? He beat him easy.
Upset of a lifetime?
Nah, it wasn't an upset. The people that really know boxing knew that it was a good fight. It depended on what kind of fight that Bud fought, and he fought the fight that he needed to fight to win.
Is that how you expect
You
it
want
to
to see
go?
a rematch, Devin, or you think it was pretty clean?
Honestly, I know it's a lot of money in the rematch, but I want Bud to retire. He accomplished everything in boxing already. He made a lot of money. He should go spend time with his family and have some fun.
Mauricio, beautiful performance from Terence Crawford.
Beautiful performance, tremendous night for boxing.
Yeah.
And he had a game plan, he performed, and he deserves all the recognition.
Yeah. What would you like to see next from him?
To have a nice vacation and enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Let him rest. He deserves all the time to really enjoy what he has just accomplished.
His performance was pretty clean cut. Is there a need for a rematch though? Canelo came on a little bit late, but
that's different. They took a long time to prepare for this great fight.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy, let them have a rest, and we'll see what's next.
Arguably, Canelo's the greatest Mexican of all time, but where's he at this point in his career, man? What do you think went wrong? I know you really...
This is boxing.
Yeah.
Yesterday or today, he was a great.
Yeah.
Now, 2 hours later,
He's
now
still
he's
the great.
not. Yeah. So, this is boxing. You have a good night, bad night, and Crawford was great, and he won.
Yeah.
Easy work. He almost got the 11-round stoppage.
Yeah.
I told y'all he is a monster.
Yeah.
Listen, man, Canelo's a good fighter, man.
Yeah.
But he made the fight look normal, guys.
Yeah.
He made it look normal. Canelo left out of face with his cherry red face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but didn't have a mark on him.
Comparable to Floyd's, that was impressive on its own. I've different performance, but it's up there.
There's nobody that's ever done what Bud just done, like to Canelo. Alvarez.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He stepped a little more to Canelo than Floyd, right?
Nobody's ever hit Canelo like that before, ever.
Yeah.
Nobody.
The scorecards were 2 red, 115, 113. Were they right with the cards?
It was for Canelo to win a round. I say he won about 3 rounds in that fight. I was actually amazed at the way how Terence Crawford moved and never got hit. and threw combinations because that's what you're supposed to do, throw combinations. So he threw combinations. He wasn't trying to knock out Canelo, but he definitely was throwing a lot of punches, a lot of combinations.
Hey, science of the sport. This guy adapts. I knew it.
How did you know he was going to win? Why?
He's got too much ammunition. You know, he's southpaw, orthodox, on the back foot. That's what changes good from great, is knowing how to adapt. You know, he's back foot, front foot. That's the difference.
Devin Haney said he wants him to retire after that. Do you agree with that?
Devin Haney is Devin Haney. You know, where is he? You know, what's he doing? So,
What do you think of it? Do you want Crawford to retire or you want him to continue?
Hey, he's doing well. So it's been good. Hey, what a performance. After boxing. See you later.
Max, I know you gotta go, but what's your reaction?
Man, y'all was just here? Y'all was here?
Yeah.
It was a good fight. I'm honored to be here.
You expected that?
I'm happy to be here, bro. It was a great fight.
You called it,
man. It was, you know, I wanted to see a good fight, man, and I think that's what the world saw. That I would love to see another one.
So you want to see them running back?
Yeah, that or Boots.
Yeah, Boots and this. Where does this put Crawford in the all-time greatest, man?
He definitely cracked the top 10, and he's closer to top 5. But I think he's got some more work to do. That was incredible.
Yeah. What about Canelo, man? Where's he at?
Still amazing. Still one of the greatest fighters of our time, man. A lot of respect for both these guys to get in there and give the fans what they wanted to see, man, which was a great fight.
This reminds me of the point that Jai Patai made yesterday, and you picked up on it. He said he's coming in with all his belts. Terence looks like he's still hungry, and Canelo looks like he's whining and dining in his success. Do you think that might be the difference tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it was a little bit of difference. You know, the cat has got really fat, so he tried his best. I've seen Canelo box about many times, and I thought that this time he just boxed like he always boxes. And then I felt he couldn't really do nothing against Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford was too quick, too elusive. You know, anybody would find trouble with him, but Canelo couldn't find him.
You said that Canelo was gonna come out in 4, man. It didn't happen.
Bro, shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah, fair game to Terence, man, right?
Oh no, Terence is that bull, bro. He's pound for pound right now.
Yeah.
Well, he just beat Canelo, bro.
They were
like,
saying if he beats Canelo that it could possibly make him the all-time great, man. What does he land on that list?
Look, he's definitely on the list, bro. He's definitely on the list.
On that note,
listen, boxing is not just about the legacy of the fights. If he enjoys what he does, it's like anything in life. If he enjoys it, you keep going.
do you still think we want to see Canelo Shiraz, even though he's just lost Canelo?
I think so. I think that'd be a brilliant fight for Shiraz. Shiraz is a local boy to me. We've boxed at the same amateur club for many years, and I'd love to see him fight a great name like Canelo, and he still is a household name.
What can Crawford do next?
Whatever he wants.
It
He's the
sounds mad,
kingpin.
but Bivol at 75?
Bivol at 75, wow. Now that is a feat. That's a feat that's like not even comprehensible.
You don't want to be born 175?
But I think Crawford's the sort of guy who'll see that as a challenge when people say that, and he'll say, no, I can do it. And after doing that, I think he can. It'll be good. Hello, sir.
It's unbelievable. I didn't think he'd be able to keep it on the whole fight, and he did. You know, credit to Canelo, kept coming forward, kept trying, but he just met a better man tonight. And when you think of the weight difference, what he's had to make up, Terence Crawford showed his class tonight.
Do you think Canelo should retire after that?
We're just talking about that. I think whether he's got to retire or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't like to see him fight Crawford again.
Do you think Terence Crawford is maybe the generational great now?
Well, he's just proved he's definitely up there. Well, that performance was superb against another great. So you can only judge when you fight someone who's as good as you, and he's just took him apart. So unbelievable performance.
I seen how they judged it. It was a good fight.
Yeah, what are your, I don't know, emotions, impressions of everything?
Hell of a joke, man. I'm happy for him. Super excited for him, man.
Yeah.
Shit was a hell of a night for us. What's up, bro? Yes, sir.
What do you think made the difference?
The speed, really.
Yeah.
I think it was the main factor. Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His footwork was too good.
Do you think the scores was right on, or do you think maybe it was a little more towards Bud?
What was the scorecards?
115, 113, 116, 112.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
I feel like Bud damn near basically went every round. So
Yeah.
honestly.
Before the fight, Terence Crawford shocked the boxing community by stepping on the scale at 167.5 pounds, a major shift from his usual welterweight 147 pounds frame. Entering Canelo's world was both a bold statement and a display of ambition, sending ripples through the sport.
167.5 pounds for Terence Bud Crawford.
Canelo also shared his final thoughts after the weigh-in, outlining his approach to the fight. He was in peak condition and had trained intensely to face one of the best fighters in the world.
Canelo, you look like you trained for speed. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I train for everything. I get back in basic. I need to put everything in this fight.
Thank you, Canelo.
Devin Haney, speaking before the hypothetical fight, noted that Terence "Bud" Crawford possessed a rare combination of skills that could challenge Canelo Alvarez. Haney stressed that while the fight wasn't a guaranteed success for Crawford, his versatility gave him a real chance to win, making him one of the top active competitors.
If anybody could beat Canelo, I think that is Bud.
Yeah.
We don't know if it will happen or not, but I think if anybody has the tools, Bud does.
Think the weight issue is going to be a big thing on fight night, in your opinion?
No, like I said, I think that they're just both fighting at more of their natural weights. I don't think one guy is going to be much bigger than the other. We got to see, Bud's punch resistance at this weight.
Yeah.
Even though I think that it will be better because he's not weight drained, and he'd be able to take a shot better than him when he was cutting weight, fighting a guy like Gamboa.
Haney also explained that if Crawford were to beat Canelo, it would likely be through a tactical, points-based approach rather than a knockout. He highlighted Canelo's evolution and how difficult it is to land clean shots on him at his natural weight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen Canelo's chin is made of granite. It's boxing, anything can happen, but we've seen him hurt, a long time ago, at a much smaller weight. That he probably was, just killing himself to make at that time. So, I think if Bud was to win, it would be on points.
Two-time world champion Carl Frampton took a straightforward view, saying he'd be happy to watch but that the styles could make it less exciting. He suggested that if Crawford were to win, it would come through movement and discipline rather than a brawl.
I don't know if it's going to be the most exciting fight in the world. I have a feeling it might be a bit of a stinker. I have a feeling that Crawford is going to nick it. I think if he does nick it, it does kind of have to be a stinker. He has to move and use his feet.
Frampton added that while Canelo is physically stronger, he isn't as fast as before. He predicted a closely contested fight that could end in a draw, though the cards might slightly favor Crawford.
There aren't what they once were, but certainly he's a stronger man in the fight. I think we're going to see a very close one, possibly even a draw, but when you put a gun to my head, I would say Crawford in a close points decision.
Kenny Ellis expressed hope that Crawford could knock out Canelo but believed the fight would likely go the distance, with Crawford winning on points. He stressed that Crawford's ring intelligence would be key and, when asked if Crawford needed to adjust his style at the new weight.
But I think it's going to be a decision convincingly, though, not just a close decision, whereas though you can't take it from him.
Convincingly?
Yeah, one of them fights.
Okay.
Be too smart.
Okay. Tell me, do you feel like he has to fight a different type of fight that he hasn't fought throughout his career now that he's moving up into this weight class?
No, just be Bud. Stay strong through the whole fight.
When fans imagined Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford sharing the ring, it sparked years of debate on forums and studios. Their clash represented not just two champions, but two boxing worlds. Canelo's relentless Mexican pressure versus Crawford's agile, switch-hitting American technique. Former world champion and analyst Timothy Bradley Jr. highlighted that Crawford couldn't afford a slow start and needed to challenge Canelo from the very beginning.
He got to match his energy. That's just it. You in the standoff, it's just like you in the street, right? And you in the squabble. It just started. Both y'all squared up. And y'all, both y'all movements, y'all reacting to each other's movements. It's the same thing inside the ring. Same thing. Start off quick, inching forward. Anytime Canelo give up a little ground, and Crawford inching forward. But keeping Canelo, keeping him tentative, keeping him guessing. You know, if Canelo starts to jab and get off quickly, and if Crawford can't establish himself.
Bradley warned that Crawford would be in serious trouble if he allowed Canelo to control the range. He stressed that Crawford needed to advance with purpose, keeping Canelo guessing. Otherwise, the Mexican star could close the distance and target the body and shoulders, shifting the fight sharply in his favor.
Canelo close that door or go through that front door and it's easy to get there, you might as well turn off the TV. It's over. It's over. Turn off the TV. Not unless Crawford catch him with something, you know, he don't see, you know, and knock him out. But if Canelo closes that distance too quickly, man, on Crawford, it's not going to be a good thing. Because Canelo's going to bang on his shoulders, he's going to bang on his arms, he's going to bang on his body. He don't care to hit him and land that knockout shot. All Canelo is looking for is just like a little birdie when he hurt.
The rivalry between these fighters was clear even in the build-up. Canelo, the red-haired icon of Guadalajara, arrived as boxing's most marketable talent, boasting a resume across 4 weight classes and an unmatched super middleweight streak. Ronald Ellis, who has sparred with Canelo countless times, highlighted the attributes that impressed him most: Canelo's relentless work ethic, constant activity in the gym, and how he shares his experience while keeping every session intense and competitive.
The hard work, just staying busy, just doing what I gotta do. And you know, he's a legend in the game. He knows what he's doing. He just helps me out. But don't get it twisted. You get it cracking. Me and him get it cracking. Ask him.
Ellis stated that Crawford's biggest mistake would be trading blows with a fighter as experienced as Canelo. He believed Crawford's path to victory lay in a smart boxing strategy, avoiding unnecessary risks and using movement to stay out of Canelo's range as he tried to close the distance.
For what he gotta do in this fight, he just gotta don't trade, just stick to the script, boxing, all that good shit. But Canelo's a legend, veteran in the game. You know, he's seen everything. He's gonna try to walk him down, but you just gotta use your feet, baby. You gotta use your fucking feet.
Crawford entered as the undefeated champion, having built his reputation at lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight. Known as a fighter's fighter, Bud was versatile, able to shift positions, analyze opponents, and systematically dismantle them. Roy Jones Jr. noted how evenly matched Canelo Alvarez and Crawford were, explaining that the fight would likely be decided by small adjustments and subtle advantages over time. He said, "This fight is so close. They're so closely matched that the small things are what will add up to determine the winner." The tension from elite competition was felt the moment the first bell rang. Canelo's fans anticipated his physicality, speed, and body punishment, while Crawford's supporters envisioned a chess-like strategy, using angles to neutralize power. At the final weigh-in and press conference, Canelo's brother confidently predicted the outcome, citing Crawford's weight and appearance, and insisting that Canelo's size, strength, and experience would give him a clear victory.
Crawford early in the
Crawford
fight.
is a good fighter. He's going to make a great fight. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But my brother, it's my brother. It's better.
You think?
Yes, knockout.
What round you think?
Canelo's brother clearly believed the fight wouldn't last long, expecting Canelo's physical superiority to secure an early knockout.
One round, but I'm sure that we win by knockout.
Close fight or not close fight?
No, I think in the half of the fight.
From 6 rounds?
Yes, 6, 7, 8, maybe. Yeah.
Both fighters had something to prove. Canelo aimed to show critics he was still at his peak, while Crawford sought to prove that greatness isn't defined by size or height. Michael Bisping weighed in on the super fight, leaning toward Canelo. He described Canelo as a rare and dangerous opponent whose size, strength, and experience made victory at this weight extremely difficult. Bisping added that if Crawford could overcome these challenges, he would secure a place in boxing history.
It will be historic. It will be monumental. It'll be something that never is forgotten about. But I don't think it's going to happen. Canelo Alvarez is the bigger guy. He's the face of boxing. He's fighting in Las Vegas. He's the bigger, stronger guy. He's got a good chin. He's got the harder shots. He's got the muscle to absorb it. And I think over 12 rounds.
When the final bell rang, there was no doubt that fans had witnessed something extraordinary, 2 masters pushing their skills to the limit. The fight lived up to all the hype, as Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford entered as champions and left having delivered a clash that will echo in boxing history. Every punch was precise, and both men tested the full extent of their greatness. It was more than a fight, it was a statement of legacy, skill, and determination.